Hello. How's everybody doing? Um yeah. I just wanted to share with somebody, anyone who would listen. Um anybody always is anybody asks the question, what does depression look like? Um a lot of people know how it feels. I'm sure a lot of in this time we're living in now, I know a lot of us know what it feels like. I mean, there's no question. There's no, am I depressed? Am I depressed? I think people pretty much got a handle on how that feels. But to some that are just fortunate to not, fortunate to not have the misfortune of not being depressed. Or fortunate not to be depressed, put it like that. Might ask, what does it look like? A lot of people don't realize what mental health really is the question. Mental health. What does mental health issue really look like? I mean, a lot of people think that someone walking down the street just having a conversation by themselves, to themselves, I mean loud, I mean you can tell when people have lost all form of reality, all sense of reality, and just they're just out here and they're just they're existing, but really are they? But a typical person would look at me and would say, "Oh, she's doing excellent. She looks healthy. She looks intelligent. She looks like she got a good head on her shoulder. Don't let looks deceive you." As we're learning this day and age in all aspects of businesses, government, the religious world, the entertainment world, and just your normal average Joe, like you and me. I had a awakening, I would say. Did I take total heed to the awakening? No, I didn't. And by me not listening, not me obeying what the Spirit was telling me, I chose to not listen, and I've gotten myself in a rut. It's not nothing new to me, but it's been a while since I've let myself down. I don't blame anyone else for my idiotic actions, which caused me to lose my employment, which I loved. Very sweet job, and it will suffice for me. I'm being a 51-year-old. I've raised two daughters, adult daughters, with two grandsons. I've been divorced twice. Through a lot of just looking back, reflecting on accomplishments and mistakes. Some things I'm proud of, some things I regret. I'm sure someone, at least one of you that's watching, can relate. Right now, I'm going through a rebuilding phase that I desperately hate. Having to start all over again. Well, not completely all over. I mean, I'm not homeless. Thank the Almighty. I'm not homeless. I have a roof over my head. I have warm. I have food. I have shelter. I have not a lot to complain about. So don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining. I'm just giving insight, because a lot of people are not as empathetic to persons with mental issues such as severe anxiety that I suffer from, and major depression. I'm on meds for that, but that situations in life, meds don't always meds don't make it all right. It doesn't change the situation. It doesn't change your living experience. It's just, it kind of helps you cope a little bit, so I don't be crying all over the place, and so that I don't get too anxious or go into a panic and can't really function, can't really think. Just to narrow it down, really, I was saying I did have an awakening, and although I didn't heed to it, but I did. The spirit can always let you know something is about to happen. A change is going to come. But I just let it go in one ear and out the other, really. Because I'm not really a fan of change. I do like, it's funny, I do like spontaneity. Did I say that right? Spontaneity, being spontaneous, like that. But as far as a drastic change, it shakes you up. And it doesn't always feel good. And I haven't been feeling good this week. But the awakening that I'd had, it was a vision, really. I might say it was a vision, and I saw myself actually losing my mind. And I actually saw and felt it, how it would feel. I was just sitting somewhere quietly alone in the dark, and I was at my then place of employment, and I was not feeling the best. I was in a lot of pain, but I still, had to work. But I saw myself, I said, just imagining how people have lost their minds. And I'm no better, you're no better, no one's any better than anybody. It could happen to any of us. And so I'm not exempting myself from that. Of course, when I saw it, I just shook. I don't. That's not gonna happen. That cannot happen. But then again, it can. And this last week was very, very, very scary. Very what you call? It was iffy. It's been iffy. Just worrying how I'm gonna survive. But something I know, I've been through this before. Something's gonna come. I just can't give up, and that's my whole problem. My pride. Someone said that's one of the top things that God doesn't like. He doesn't like a proud look, a proud disposition, and I'm guilty of that. And even when I'm working, I was proud. And even when I'm not working and having to depend on assistance from others until I can get back on my feet, is very degrading to me. I feel very ashamed. But I'm trying to be the woman that I am, the strong woman that I am, and I know that I have to own up to my own mistakes, my own decisions, whether bad or good. I have to own up to them. I can't blame anyone else. No one forced me to do the opposite of what I should have done. But in retrospect, it's my pride is very crushed right now. But I know I will be healed day by day, one day at a time. I will heal, and I will keep pushing, only if I choose to. And I choose to keep living. I do, and still love living. I still love being loved. I still love to love. I have lots of love to share, and I just want to share my point of view, my testimony, or however you want to call it, my story, my autobiography, or whatever. Just vlogging, or just hope you guys are listen to me and keep me lifted, and I keep you lifted as well. I love everyone. I love all you guys, and I'm not going to do any shout outs to anyone right at this particular one. I just want to first see the response um, that I get from my viewers, and thank you for my handful of subscribers. I appreciate you. It's great. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And no matter the little things is what counts. The small things is what counts. Small things mean a lot to me. Where we're gonna go, I don't know. I don't think none of us know actually what tomorrow will bring, but as long as we have hope and determination to keep it pushing, things can only get better, you know. And yeah, glowing. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that's a good sign, y'all. I'm glowing. Yeah. I do live alone, and I just shout out to my lights, to my energy, to my own personal galaxy of vibration and love and harmony and peace, tranquility, through colors. I'm not a color worshiper or anything like that, but I am a spiritualist, and I do know that stars are aligned. The galaxy, the earth, everything moves in a certain rhythm, and we have to move with it. Whether we like it or not, it's still moving. It's still moving. It's still moving, and guys, we gotta move with it. It's just that point blank simple. We gotta move with it. So look, join me in my journey, and I hope it helps you guys, because I know I'm not alone in this. We're not alone. We're never alone in this. We're in this thing together. And hope you get some inspiration, some insight. I hope I can be an instrument of showing light and hope, showing faith and stability to come again. It'll be here again. Not feeling stable right now, but I know it's coming back. It's coming around. It's making its evolve. It's evolving around, so it's making its rotation. So it'll be back. It'll be back. It'll be back. It'll be my turn again. So that's a good thing to know. All hope is not gone. All hope is not lost. And this really feels good to me. This is like, this is better than talking to a psychiatrist, a therapist, or anything to me. It's talking to people and sharing, getting people's point of view. However, it's our own free will, our own, to have opinions, to have feelings, to have thoughts. He's given us, the Almighty has given us free will. So let's just be careful with how we use it. Okay? speaking to me, myself. I must be careful with how I use my free will. From now on, from this day forward. Okay. Till next time, guys, I'm gonna keep doing this video journal. Some days gonna be good, some days gonna be bad, but I'm sure the good will outweigh the bad in the end, as always. So I can't give up. Okay, peace, love. Peace, tranquility, love. Until next time.